All in Sports Network. We love sports.
Now it's time to go to war. It's time for business now. That is how Curt Cignetti ended his preseason press conference. What do you think of that?
I like it. I mean, it really is. I've been listening to a song recently. There's like a theme song for the SEC a while back because it's by my favorite country artist. It's called South Anya by Luke Combs. If you haven't listened to it, definitely go listen to it. A little bit of shout out. It's most recent added to my country playlist, but that has gotten me excited for college football because last season I was like, okay, because I wasn't sure if Indiana was going to be good, right?
Yep.
So now that they're good, it's like Indiana sports is good now. It's like the Colts were good, but it's only the Colts. But now it's Pacers are good, Colts are not good anymore.
Nope, but you never know.
IU football's good now, so it's like it's a good time to be an Indiana fan.
This is exactly why we transitioned into all Indiana sports. I'm Kevin. This is my son Liam. We are the Unstable Blues. Happy to present all Indiana sports as part of the All In Sports and Rogue Media Sports networks.
Yeah. Welcome back into our very first Indiana University football episode, which we are calling our Crimson Cutback episode. It will be airing every Thursday throughout the season, so the day before some college games, and then Saturday, obviously. But before the season starts, we are going to take a look at the schedule and make our predictions game by game. So let's go all in.
Yes, you can follow us on TikTok and Instagram at All Indiana Sports and Twitter at All Indy Sports. And don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. Little shout out to the Rogue Media Network. They will be doing a Baylor, they're calling it the Green and Gold pregame show 3 hours before kickoff, starting this Friday. Yes, that's Friday night. I know it's normally high school football, and it's especially big in Texas here, but they're going to be doing it leading up to the Auburn game. Yeah, straight out of the gate. For Baylor, you got Auburn, SMU, and third game. Stumped me. We just talked about it this morning. Baylor football schedule.
While you're doing that,
yep,
I would highly suggest watching that.
No, sorry. Week 4, Arizona State.
Okay, gotcha. It's basically the college game day of Baylor.
Yep.
It'll be really fun. I might tune in because it's Friday. Why not? I know my roommate actually is going to the game with his girlfriend. His girlfriend doesn't know it yet, but
nice.
So I might tell him, be like, hey, stop by. You'll be.
I may be producing one of the shows. I may be producing, or I just found out, maybe calling a high school football game this Friday.
I like it.
We will see.
I'll have to tune in for any of those, honestly. So.
Yes. Before we get into the IU schedule, we got to talk about Chris Ballard had his press conference post-cut day, and he seemed a little defensive. He seemed a little surprised by all the QB questions. Why would you be surprised?
Yeah, that's been the talk all offseason. Why are we just now getting surprised about that? Haven't you had these talks already?
Right. He was like, there are 51 other guys on the roster. Do we want to talk about them? No, 50, we don't.
50 other guys.
But 51 other than the 2 quarterbacks that we're talking about.
So,
even though we're talking about the other one.
Yeah.
It's not like we don't know football.
I'm on the point where I agree with your whole 8-game system. I say give the starting quarterbacks, give them 5 games combined, and then let Riley just go.
Yeah, I think in order to do it well, you have to give a little bit more latitude.
I agree. So, but still,
I know.
I want to see the young guy. He looked so good.
That's your frustrated fandom coming out. And then somebody pointed out that a quote toward the end, whenever Ballard was asked about whether he felt pressure, he was talking about how blessed he was to be in the position he was in, and he didn't really feel the pressure. He closed with this, and somebody pointed out, man, this is good. This could look really bad in 4 months. He said, think if I had to get a real job, that would suck.
Yeah. Watch out, Ballard. We're coming for your job.
That's right. All right.
That may be my job at some point.
That's true. That's true. You're in training there. I did meet another AD this week, so we can talk about that off air. First, okay, now that we will get into the IU football. No. There is a controversy to start off the season because they canceled their game with Virginia.
I mean, Indiana would have won regardless.
Virginia isn't the Virginia of the past.
Well, Virginia is a basketball school most of the time.
It's Virginia Tech. It's been, decently.
Virginia Tech is the football.
It's an ACC school, and in large part, ACC is a step down from Big Ten. I mean,
I completely agree. It's the Big Ten and the SEC. The Big Ten is the best.
Of the top 5 school in the AP preseason pool, 2 of them are from the Big Ten. Of the top 26 are from the Big Ten, including IU. So here we go, game by game.
All right, let's go. First game, one. Old Dominion.
Yes. I'm going to say this is a win. I'm going to say this is a win, but I will refer you to last year, Northern Illinois versus Notre Dame. You never know.
Yep. I agree with the win, though. The thing about college football, whenever you go in schedules, you're going to have a lot more wins than you do, like, hardly any losses, especially if you're a top 25 team.
Yep.
For the preseason AP poll. So I am excited to wake up on Saturdays because that is my sleep-in day, so I get to sleep in late. Wake up, and then my team's already playing, watch them, and then just hang out with friends for the rest of the day. I'm excited to watch college football this year, pay attention to it.
Yeah.
So I'm excited, though.
All right, next game, another preseason-ish kind of game. Kennesaw State.
I'm going to have to go a win as well for Indiana. I think a lot of these are going to be wins for me. This one is kind of a no-brainer. Indiana's even better than they were last year, honestly. They kept a few of their really solid guys. Obviously, Rourke left, but the quarterback, I forget his name, but he's looking very, very good right now. I'm excited to see what he does. And then
Fernando Mendoza.
Yes. And then Cignetti's our coach.
Yep.
So
and he's the master of the transfer portal.
Yes.
I am also going to call this a win, but I have more examples here. I will refer you to Appalachian State at Texas A&M in 2022. Appalachian State got themselves a cool $700,000 paid to beat A&M at Kyle Field.
Yeah. Next game is in state, whether you're home or away. It is against Indiana State, the Sycamores.
Yes.
Larry Bird's place.
Yes, of course. Known for their basketball, a rising football school. I was wrong. My undrafted free agent that I picked did make it, but he's not from. He's from Tulane, not Indiana State. They did have an Indiana State cornerback that they waived. So I'm going to say yes, it's a win, but it's another App State one. App State, Michigan in 2007.
Michigan.
You never know. You still have to come prepared.
Yeah. I'm going to go win. Once again, Indiana's roster just looks so much better than it did last year.
Yep.
I don't see how you give this one up.
Yep. Especially those beginning games all train you for the next things, and Farmhounds can help you when training puppies with their healthy treats. That's what we love at Country Mountain Dogs. You can click the link in the description for more. The
Yep.
next game, first Big Ten game in conference, Illinois coming to Bloomington.
If it was away, I would consider it a lot more. It's home. Bloomington's going to be full. Indiana wins.
Yeah, and this might be as I'm looking at the schedule,
This might be one of their harder games.
This may be the best opportunity at a home college game day experience, because Illinois is in the top 20, ranked currently ahead of IU, and so this may be it if college game day is wanting to make a Bloomington stop. Yeah. I'm going to say if IU wants to have a hope at anything, they have to win this game, and it's a must win. And so it's Signetti. Google him.
Exactly. Next game is part of kind of a two week away stretch, kind of, because there's a bye in between.
Yeah.
But this one's against the Hawkeyes, the Iowa Hawkeyes. It is.
Yes, traditionally a good basketball and football team.
Yeah.
Known for their tight ends, especially Dallas Clark being one. George Kittle. Who else am I thinking of that I'm missing? Anyway, known for tight ends, obviously. Penn
Their
State
run game is pretty good as well.
Yep. But once again, this is an inferior team, as the rankings would have it. And even though it's at Iowa, it's going to be a great environment. I'm going to put it down as a win.
I would completely agree with you there.
Bye week comes at a good time, because now you got to go out west, and this is a big one.
Yeah.
At Oregon in Autzen Stadium, environment that we're familiar with. We have not been to a game there. We know plenty of people who have. We've lived in Eugene.
We lived there whenever Justin Herbert played
for
Oregon.
Yep.
So that good football Oregon times. I'm gonna make a risk it for the biscuit.
Oh,
first ever risk it for the biscuit for anything college on this podcast.
Okay. Brisket.
It's biscuit, but sure. Everyone here says biscuit. Everyone here says biscuit.
Well, that's a shame. You're in Texas. Come on.
This will be a college game day.
Okay.
If this isn't, then the Penn State game will be.
Okay.
A little foreshadowing.
I can see that.
So it's not like that much of a risk it, but if for some reason Indiana just falls off and doesn't do well.
So if college game day isn't in Oregon or in Happy Valley whenever the IU is there, you get a biscuit in the face. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, this is exactly what I'm saying.
Because we do need to explain this for people who don't know. Our risk it for the brisket / biscuit is whoever, if you predict it correctly, you get to eat that food item, brisket, biscuit for you. Yeah. If you get that incorrect,
I think mine's better.
If you get that incorrect, you have to get that item in your face.
Yeah.
So
either you get a smash biscuit or a slap brisket.
Yep.
But
of all of our calls, I think you've eaten one time and I've eaten one time, and we've got a lot in the face. So
yeah, I think we've got like 3 or 4 each in the face. But we try to keep it kind of even whenever we do it, so that there's still something online. If you want to check out, I believe we both did one last episode for the Colts. But now back to the actual games.
Yes,
I think this is going to be a win. That stadium is not going to be loud enough. It's going to be quiet a lot of the game.
Okay.
Coming off a bye week, Indiana gets the win.
All right. Coming off the bye week, I'm going to say win too. Yeah, I'm very hesitant here, but I'm going to say coming off the bye week is a big deal.
This is what I like.
Yep.
Colleges get to build their schedules. They don't have the NCAA build them for them.
Yep.
Obviously, there are some limits to how much games you have to play in conference and stuff like that. There's limits, but there's not. They don't build it for you.
Yep.
So Indiana gets their bye where they want it, and this is exactly where they want it because I believe this is going to be the hardest game of the season, harder than Penn State. But
Yeah.
this is going to be the hardest game, so I completely agree where you're putting this. I love it, and it's very unfortunate that the Colts always have bad bye weeks.
Yep. But you think they're going to get it done in spite of all the odds. Maybe you have a difficult time getting your little one down. You can get Joi Baby sleep sacks and help them kind of snuggle up to sleep. You can click the link in the description for more. That takes us to, sir, the next game.
Yes. Go and play Michigan State. Sorry, not go and play. You're staying
Nope.
home.
Yep.
Playing Michigan State. What you think?
Yeah. It's home field advantage. That helps. Michigan State, if assuming their quarterback was a freshman last year, they had some trouble early on with Michigan State in Lansing last year. But I'm going to say that they'll get it done this time. It's a win.
Yeah. I think it's a win too. I think that there may be some trouble because just coming off that Oregon week.
Yep.
But I think they'll pull it together and they'll get the win.
All right. And then you have UCLA making the trek from the west to the east. What do you think on that one?
I got another win for Indiana, undefeated so far. I think this will be one of their harder games that isn't a big opponent necessarily because they're kind of that, underlying type of team. Latu came from UCLA, shouting out some, NFL players. But I think overall this will be a win, a hard fought win, but still a win.
All right. It's hard enough for an NFL team to make the trek from the west to the east and get a win in an early slot. So I think if at all possible, you should schedule this game for noon or 11 or 10. Make it as early as possible to make UCLA as a disadvantage. This is a college team. This is not their job. So it's going to be a win for IU in the East.
I agree. Next game in Maryland.
Yeah. There's some Maryland transfers that IU has picked up. So they might have a little something to prove when they go back there. And if anything, Cignetti knows how to get inside people's heads and get them to do stuff. And so Cignetti's going to have them ready for that one. So I think it's a win for sure.
Yeah, I think it's a win. Kind of rebounding off of that last game. Definitely a win. Speaking of rebound, open goal, rebounder, and goal setup. If you want to learn more, click the link in the description.
Yes. And then we come to the game, as if at Oregon wasn't enough of the game. Now you have to go to Happy Valley, to the runner-up in the Big Ten last year. Is that correct? Or did they win? Yes, against
Ohio State won the Big Ten.
Oregon did. Oregon beat Penn State, right?
Oregon won the Big Ten.
That's
Ohio
right. No,
State got second.
Semifinalists in the Big Ten last year, but Aller's coming back. Good run game. Always prepared. Our Penn State ranked 2 to begin the season. I'm gonna say this is a loss. You got to have one in there sometime, and you might as well lose to Penn State. So there you go.
As much as I want to say it's a win, Indiana's not a team to go undefeated. They're good enough to, for sure, but I don't think they're going to. This maybe next year, but not this year. I think they still need to establish themselves a bit more. Once they establish themselves more recruits come in, transfer portal, all that stuff. I think this is their last year of establishment as a team. And then if we can keep Kurt here for an extended amount of time, like more than just the 8 years he signed the contract for,
Yep.
then I think that Indiana will become in Oregon and Alabama, that type of status of recruiting.
All right.
But I think this is a loss, sadly, because you can't win them all. Or I mean, you can technically, but
Very difficult.
Yes, this is not the year.
And this is not even just a few years ago where you had to win all your games just to get in, or had to win all your games to get into the one national championship game.
You have to win all your games against worse teams,
right?
But
you have to. You gotta make sure you have no worse than 3 losses. That's kind of
I was about to say, like, you got to win against all your good teams, but you don't have to because Notre Dame didn't do that, and they got into the finals. So
yep.
Yeah. Next game against Wisconsin. I have bad blood with Wisconsin ever since being an Indiana fan. They always seem to ruin my dreams in
basketball.
In basketball, whether it be playing Indiana or they're just a bracket buster for me, whether they win or lose.
Yep. Although that's where Jonathan Taylor came from. So
Thank you for
it goes
that.
both ways. I'm going to say that this is going to be and has to be a win at this point in the season. Coming off of a loss, you got to rebound.
Yep, I agree. This will be their most dominant win of the season.
Wow. Even more dominant than they're playing now at Purdue.
Yes.
Last game.
Yeah. Purdue, I think, have gotten some sneaky recruits, like some solid people. They're coming into themselves as a football program again because they used to have really good prospects. Breeze played there, right?
Yep.
Mike Allstott as well.
Yep.
Okay.
And
to make sure I have.
Breeze was there when Lou Anarumo was the defensive guy on the other side of the ball.
Mm-hmm. But Indiana is still Indiana. I'm going to Indiana.
All right. I also am going to say, I will put it this way. At this point in the season, if you already lost to Penn State, you beat Oregon, you don't want to lose to Purdue. That could be a thing that knocks you out.
A game decider or something like that. So
yes, so you have to win. So I'm going to say you have to win. If Curt Cignetti has to win, he's going to win, especially against a rival. And so that's where that's at. All right, There we go. Now that puts us both exactly the same. Same wins, same losses. I'm going to change it up a little bit, and I'm going to say they're not going to go, what is it, 11-1? How many games we got? 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, they're not going to go 11-1. I'm going to say they have 2 losses, so I'm going to put them at 10-2, whatever.
I'm keeping them.
Whatever that is. All right.
I like it.
So there we go. That is all that we have, though, for today. We'll be back tomorrow with a very special episode, our 4th annual Football Fashion. We will have my daughters and your sisters on as we have the past several years. So I can promise you will not want to miss it. They are going to have a first look, what do they call it? A blind react to the new uniforms for the NFL season in 2025.
Yep. Well, this is Liam.
And this is Kevin.
Reminding you to stay all Indiana.
All in Sports Network. We love sports.